mage. Syriot seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
I have to, like, press a button. That was really weird and long for some reason. Anyway, hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are nice and comfy. Hey, thank you, Bashboy, for the 20-month free sub. Sub-message Git, and thanks for all the laughs over the years. Unintentionally breaking games with absurd amounts of cheese. Yeah! How you guys doing tonight? I do not remember what we were here for. What are we here for? I clearly won't be doing it. Oh, contract Shrieker. Got it. Anyway, so yeah, how are you dealing with the nudity for this game on Twitch and YouTube? So for Twitch doesn't care as much, so I'm not bothering with it. YouTube, on the other hand, cares a fair bit, so I'm just putting the Wonderwall face over any butts or boobs. Or dicks? I haven't seen a dick so far. They probably exist. But I haven't seen them yet, which is good. But yeah, so if there's an exposed dick somewhere, then that will get a Wanderlaw. Or maybe something else, just because. But yeah, so I'm just putting any of my regular emotes over on top of it, because yeah, I don't actually want to deal with YouTube being like, that's a boobie, and then taking away all my money. Well, I'm doing a lot more damage to these guys now, which is good. Haven't seen a dick yet. They probably exist. Schrodinger's penis, man. I won't know about it until it's out of that box. And then it's like Pandora and you can't put it back in. And the only thing left in that box is hope. Okay, this gets kind of weird. Oh, man. Anyway. Oh, hello. What the hell is this thing? I've never seen one of these before. It's a fork tail. This is probably a mistake, but I'm gonna fight it anyway. Oh, you know what? I probably need the crossbow. I probably do bupkis to this sucker. Might have to give up on fighting this thing. I just do no damage. Like, I could just beat the snot out of it. And it'll still take just like a couple minutes before we're done. Hard to decide. Is it worth it for me? The answer is no. It is not worth it. Can you... He would not run away. Interesting. Well, load most recent save. I don't actually know what that is. Let's see, with the Trap Rune help, or is that only good against ghosts? It's only really good against ghosts. Also, hey, thank you, Verisog, for the 500 bits. So, I should probably explain what we're doing right now, because I more or less just jumped into this cold. Well, on the other hand, nothing actually happened, so I guess we don't have to worry about that one too much. Anyway, so for today, because I don't actually have a whole lot to do, I figured I'd load up Witcher and run around grabbing a lot of these question marks that we have all over the place. Well, Shell kind of does her own thing. Because currently... I don't know. I just wanted to play something low-key today. I've been playing a lot of... Well, I don't know. After yesterday's Hades, I was kind of... My hands are kind of tired, so I didn't want to do anything, like, terribly aggressive. And Witcher is currently one of my, like, main series for YouTube right now. So I figured it would be an easy thing to just load this game up, clear out a bunch of question marks, and some other stuff. Let's see. Would have thought Dungreed would still be in the docket. Cryrus is still modding it. I'll probably take a look at Dungreed maybe tomorrow or something. Yeah. Sun in the Skies is very low-key. Yep. So what we're going to do today is low-key Witcher exploration. Then eventual proper Witcher with Shell whenever she's free.
Fucking bastard!
And then,
Go for the whoreson's eyes!
does that guy have a weapon? Oh, he has a club. Okay, I was confused. Let's see, this is a Shell series? First time watching Witcher. Yeah, this is a Shell series that only will occasionally have Shell, if that makes sense. I just killed this man.
Don't let him catch his
What?
breath!
I'm confused. He tried punching me. That is silly. Anyway, but yeah, Shell series that generally includes Shell, but not always, mainly just because of timing. It's a lot easier for me to, say, do some of this, like, really boring grinding stuff that she just does not like, without her. Plus, it gives me an opportunity to sit back and just kind of run rampant through, through the entirety of this game without having to worry about her being like, this is boring, let's go do some plot. Which I think is entirely valid. I do find a lot of these games tend to be a little bit, puffed up for the sake of just keeping you playing longer. And on one hand, I do actually really enjoy, like, playing these games. It's just a bad trade-off of, like, man, they could have condensed a lot of this down, and it actually would have probably still felt about the same. But I mean, a lot of that's personal opinion and whatnot. There's a boatload of neckers in here. Boy, that still sounds bad. I do not like the name of these creatures. Also very screechy. And they're also all dead. Anywho. Let's see, how far ahead of the YouTube series is this? I would say 6-7 hours, give or take. Maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, here we go. This chest does not auto-loot. Lesser Rune Stone. Not actually sure if those are useful. Let's see. Are side quests that don't interest Shell on the table? No. They're off the table until she gets here. Luckily, it won't take too long for her to get here. Whoops. There we go. But that said, effectively what's going to happen is I'm going to explore the world, grab as many fast travel locations as I possibly can. Just climbing on stalagmites. Grab as many fast travel locations as I can, clear the map, and then when she gets here, we effectively just knock down every single side quest we possibly can. Did I miss something in here? Usually they get grayed out if I've gotten all this stuff, so I must have missed something. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe it's the cauldron? No, I doubt it's the cauldron. Maybe it did bork because of the auto-loot. Very possibly. It's pretty good about actually dealing with this, though. Yeah, it's not too hard to knock out the side quests, for sure. Fast travel point getting will help a ton. That's my logic. Okay, well, whatever's left in this cave that I've missed, it can't actually be that important. I mean, let's take a look at my inventory for a second. I have like 200 pounds worth of spare weapon. Oh my god. Ooh, I might have too many swords. Let's see. Well, there's a shopkeeper up there, so I guess let's head for that. That'll solve one problem. Let's see. Some caves will not give out loot until you... Oh. Get the item from them during side quests. Got it. Okay. Well, yeah. One way or another, easy for me to just go find all these things, check them out a little bit, grab the loot, and then, yeah, if a side quest tells us to come back, then we just come back. Sup, Bandito? How'd you feel about horse? Feeling a bit foolish, eh? As you should be. It looks like this guy might be a gambler. Also have a lot of bandit friends? Oh, deserter friends. I love deserters. I made little cheesecakes for, New Year's. Oops. Oh, I've still got my torch out. Go figure I can't parry. Put the sword away, Geralt. This is... Oh, right. My potion duration mod is busted. You know, I could actually fix that real quick if I bothered. Might be worth it. Yeah, okay, we'll pop out in a little bit and fix that. Because I've got a mod that specifically makes it so potions last a lot longer, so I'm more likely to use them. The problem is, it's currently not enabled. Hello, Bandito. Wait, why is there a bandit on a horse near a deserter camp? I guess they're kind of one and the same at this point. Anyway, let's go see about this man, who I think is a shopkeeper, so maybe I can sell him my many, many swords. Geralt wheel, Geralt deal. Geralt want coin, many coin. If I can open the cave. There we go. Unsent letter?
Look
What?
for me stall by the bridge across the pond tower. Got goods for the army mostly. But I'll make an exception for you.
Okay, unsent letter. Whoa! Hi, this is long. I guess I'll read it anyway. My dear Helk. Helki? Remember what you said, Isbor. Don't go robbing folk. The gods don't like it. And besides, only refugees on the roads these days, and they're even poorer than us. How you were cross that I shirked working the fields and didn't bring a scrap home to put in the pot. Well, you're gonna have to eat those words, my dear. Gobble them all up. With a hearty slice of humble pie and some baked crow on the side. Yesterday we cornered this merchant, and not a Gorsvelden or Brennan man, but from Nilfgaard itself, you see. From the city of Golden Towers. Didn't speak much common, but enough so that we could understand each other. But he was carrying some goods to the Black One's camp. I took everything he had, I'm telling you. Helk, dearest, you've never seen so many crowns in your life. Nor could you ever hope to count that high. Now we're going to rough him up a bit, and make sure he hasn't hid some of his gold or goods. Once we cut off his thumbs, he'll spill the beans about any extra treats stashed away in the soles of his boots. And once Mirko scalds him a bit, he'll tell us about the precious stones he's got sewn in the feed bag. Might tell us a great many things of interest, in fact. You never know what you never know just what till you try. Tell the young'uns Dad's gonna be home soon. Then he'll bring them toys and treats, and he'll eat so many honey cakes their tummies are gonna burst. For you, Helk, I'll bring a silver necklace and a brooch. Because, well, you can be awful cruel at times. I still love you, you naughty bint. Isbor. P.S. Run that nightshirt with the lace and the red beans for my arrival. And color up your kisser somewhat. You know, I don't know if I'm supposed to feel bad for this guy, or... I probably should feel bad for this guy. I feel more bad for this guy, because I've effectively just walked up, torched him, and then, yeah, stab-o, but... Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, so that was a notice board. I guess I've already completed that one. Huh. Completed several of these. Bodies there. I guess let's hit up some of these side quests, these question mark locations. I'm sure there's more of them than I've found, because I haven't found all the notice boards. But Shell wants to read those. Let's see. You read lore without Shell. I mean, I'll read lore if it's interesting or somewhat relevant. It really depends on the game. In that case, I kind of regret reading that letter because it was kind of a waste of time. But it was mostly just like, hey, this bandit had a family. You should maybe feel bad. And I'm like, I don't. Not really. I don't know if that sounds callous or not, but if a dude, like, switches to banditry and and then is like cutting men's thumbs off for just coin and whatnot. Whoa. Oh shit, bees. This whole area is bees. Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't like healing at all. Ow. Shit. Okay. It really does not seem like it's worth, how many more bees do we have here?
Neckers surface here. Dig their way out.
Vomit. It does not seem like it's worth blocking or parrying a lot of monsters. People, on the other hand, absolutely worthwhile. What? I bombed you, suckers. And you only take that much damage? Alright, whatever. Cleansing fire. What else we got in the area? Some of the Necker up here. I'm 90% I already got the loot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the loot from that already. Oh, that didn't work. I'm back. Okay, is it all just ghouls? Yeah, it's all just ghouls. Now, what's the difference between a ghoul and a Necker in Witcher? I guess I should probably have Shell read some of the lore pages on both. I guess, no, because both have dens and stuff. I don't honestly know. He hit me. I wasn't paying too much attention. I'm trying to read chat a little bit, but it's not working so hot. Let's see. So where am I? I'm up here. There's gotta be... Yeah, there's gotta be a lot of question marks in this area that I just don't know about. Whatever, we'll come back at a later date. Okay, we're going over here. I love how, like, they handled this game. It's very blue. I think that's it, actually. Whatever shader they use for whenever things get dark, it's a very blue shader, and it looks really nice. Let's see. Is there no quick save? I know there's a quick save button if I was using a keyboard, but I'm on my couch, and I really don't want to get off my couch to have to quick save. Because that's not so quick. I had one or two people emphatically say, this game is perfect with keyboard and mouse. Play it that way instead. And I'm like, I don't really want to. Sup, bug?
How you like that silver?
Ah ha ha. A lot of these suckers. If I can get like one or two of them dead, this gets a lot faster. Emphasis on a lot faster. It's the whole thing. I don't know what I'm saying. So what's this? Oh, fast travel point. Okay. A low, ancient, battered keep that I apparently The heck is this place? A little mini dungeon, I guess. This honestly might be a this might be a side quest location. This seems a little too important. Maybe? Ein Nog Mab Tata Mork. Yeah, I don't think I can read any of that. I'm assuming that's Elven. I wonder if we actually learn how to read Elven. I'm honestly surprised Geralt has not, like, become an absolute polyglot over the years. Oh, can I? Nope, can't burn those spider webs. Weird. But, like, if I lived to be this old and had to, like, constantly... What is up here? Oh, harpies. I've not fought harpies before.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, so if I knock him out of the air, it's just execution time. That's fun. I wonder if I can disorient them. Probably work. But at the same time, parrying them seems to do the same general thing. Okay, so what else do we got around here? There's more harpies. There they are. Come at me, cretin! That didn't work. That worked. You do not threaten me, the great Gary of the Riverlands. Man, that would be a fun day. I need to do more art days in general over here. But I was thinking it would be really fun to do a day where I just do drawings of knockoff, like, RPG protagonists.
Harpies got their nest here.
Okay. Well, I came from down there. I can't... Oh, this nest. That's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. There's a crossbow on them. Why? I mean, I could, but, like, it doesn't... It didn't actually really seem like it was that necessary for you. What, really? Oh, I can just open the door. It just doesn't seem worth using my crossbow on them when I can just parry them out of the air. Like, I understand that's how it works. It's just, why bother? I, the undersigned George of Kagan, Witcher by trade, testify as follows. While traveling through Vilan, I received a summons to provide professional testimony in the matter of the accused Bartoslav of Lovefield. This Bartoslav stands accused of causing several shipwrecks near the lighthouse, which it is his duty to keep. Ships led astray by errant signals from his lighthouse have repeatedly smashed against the rocks near the shore. The lighthouse keeper is held responsible for the state of the affairs. During the trial, Bartoslav testified he was diligent in his fulfillment of duties, and the accidents were caused by night wraiths, deceiving sailors with their false glow. Having investigated the area, I can testify that I found no trace of night wraith activity. There are likewise no signs of noon wraiths, mamoons, air nymphs, or any other specters in the habit of misleading wearied travelers journeying by foot, sea, or horse. I did, however, find the catastrophe's true cause. They were not the fault of night wraiths blamed by the accused, nor were they the fault of the lighthouse keeper himself. Accidents were caused by local hooligans who had taken to lighting fires on the hill that night and robbing the ships that subsequently wrecked upon the shore. I was put on their trail by Bartoslav's son, who showed me the ashes from their misleading fires. My testimony shows that the lighthouse keeper Bartoslav of Lovefield is not guilty of the crimes of which he stands accused and should be freed. I also humbly ask for the bailiff to put the lighthouse keeper and his family under his protection. For in the light of the revelations, Bartoslav's son led me to discover that there will surely be certain parties with cause for vengeance. I cannot undertake the task of protecting the family myself. I have accepted a contract to kill a dragon said to be lurking atop Brookback Hills, and so I must return there post-haste to kill the beast, complete my task. Huh. Griffin Steel Sword. Hey, we actually want that. Because I heard Griffin School gear is really good for casting. May the gods smile on you and me, sis. Now I'm asking you to read this careful, for what I've got to say is important. As soon as you set hands on this writing, gallop off to that fence Kramer, what's based in Maribor. Tell him you've got some first-class gear and Witcher sword diagrams to sell. Aye, I can see you now, scratching your head, more likely your arse, and asking, did I hear that right? You sure did. 'Twas my luck to come to care for a Witcher that got one foot in the grave and the other hovering right above. I was sat there looking at the poor man suffer in agony and thought to myself, you don't need this kit in these papers where he's going. Well, for us, that's the fixings we need to get started in this world of business. If we sell them for the right price, that is. Aye, I hear you fretting, so stop. I didn't take everything. In fact, so nobody will even recognize aught of his shit's missing. Sad though, ain't it? The Witcher's a good man. First he helped the Baronet solve the riddle of the lighthouse that was sending ships to the rocks. Then he killed the dragon that ate all the peasants. Problem is, the dragon's no easy pickings. And our valiant hero's got quite the licking taking it out. He's done for, that's certain. And as soon as they bury him in the tomb on Crookback Hills, I'll head straight to your place. Come to think of it, I'm curious how they'll put him in the crypt at all. For word is vampires made it his lair. I also lifted a few flasks off the Witcher, but since they're like not to survive the journey, I reckon I'll sample them myself and see how the Witcher hooch goes down. Maybe we'll make a business out of that too. Your brother-in-law? A ballstick. Your ballstick. Probably shouldn't have drank those. Probably drove him banabras. Anyway, out the windows! Whee! This would kill a lesser Witcher, but Geralt of the Maudlins. No. It is but an inconvenience. Okay. A lot down here, so let's go back to the Hangman Tree and head back to that town? Okay, we want to head over here. Let's see. I have 99 water. Hell yeah, weight limits. So what is this thing? Devil's Pit. That's a really nice view. I mean, obviously repeated tree textures and stuff. It doesn't actually look quite as good as it could be. But like, this game holds up a couple years later. I can't wait until, like, all of this stuff looks super well, I wouldn't say super truly photorealistic, because I don't really need that. But, like, that level of fidelity would be incredible. Looks like this might be a side quest location. Kind of. Hello, bandits. Hello, goat. Hello, bandits!
One! He's ours! The cunt's ours!
Oh. That's not fire. That's fire. Hello!
Your ass is mine.
Is it now? Funny. I don't remember selling it. Now, the question is, how many bandits exist in this immediate area? Probably not nearly enough to even remotely come close to threatening me. And where were you guys? I was up here earlier. Oh. Bandit camp and deserters. Well, I guess it makes sense. Hello, I am here for your finest goodies that I have not been able to just auto-loot. Precision bolts. Moon dust. And some random garbage. Anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like there might be some more bandits in this immediate area, but not here. But there's a grating that maybe leads down, but it doesn't look like I can access that yet. At least not without some kind of quest. I hear a bunch of things just making noises out over there. I guess we should go say hi. On the plus side, I think we're already done with this place. At least until we have to come back. Hello, small horde of something or others. Doppler decoction. Oh, right, there are Dopplers. Huh. Did we ever find out what happened to the Doppler in the Netflix series? Wow, shit, there's a lot of neckers. Oh boy, there's a lot of neckers. Why are there so many neckers here? I still do not like that name. Well, when in doubt, absolutely just demolish the population. Let's see, Dopplers is in doppelgangers? Yep. Yeah, you see one of them in the Netflix series. He's given a
silver.
He's given a contract to impersonate a wizard and lure Ciri away. And then he like gets into a fight with the Nilfgaardian general, and then he just kind of then goes back to attack Ciri again. Or no, he leads Ciri away, and then like attacks her, and then kind of like fails to do anything to her. Where did he? Yeah, general, not a king. It definitely wasn't the king. Yeah, it's like I just couldn't remember if the dude got killed ever. That was my main problem, because he just seemed to kind of like disappear after a certain point. Maybe he'll come back for the second season. It was just very odd, like weird loose end that I was like, wait, did he die, or is he just like going around as somebody else?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Okay. Hello, dude, man. I have items for sale. Can I sort items by price? Thank you. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of the battle axe. I originally bought it so I could play around with it. Ooh, actually, that's still worse than what I've got. What the hell do I have on then? I don't remember. The one downside to me being an absolute loot hound is the selling part sucks and takes a while. Really not much I can do about this. However, on the plus side, I could set a filter. Yeah, let's go see if I can set an equipment filter so I don't have to loot all of these just basic weapons. On one hand, this will be very good for my finances. On the other hand, the time it takes to just sell everything is rough. Let's see, that is actually better than the crossbow I've got. Not that that's saying much. I've just got the basic starter crossbow. I guess it actually really isn't too bad once I get down here. It's just, when you're up towards the top, it's kind of annoying. Let's see. You're getting 3 coins per weapon. I mean, that actually is stacking up financially. Like, I've already cleaned him out of 400 coins, give or take. Wasn't there a mod that sold all grays and blues automatically? If that exists, I should probably go take a look at that, because that would be helpful. Because I didn't see it go by, but I wasn't looking that hard. I prefer not to spend too much time modding games. I'll still mod the shit out of things, but I just don't want to get, like, bogged down doing so. Looks like all this stuff is trash. Oops. I think one of those was actually a good piece of equipment. Then again, I really don't know if any of this stuff is actually that useful. Yeah. So I sold my assassin's trousers. I also have to decide how much I care. I honestly don't. And it's just worse than what I've got, yeah? Yeah, let's just sell everything. I'm gonna keep this around. I should probably go find my stash. But, like, the Temerian outfit wasn't actually that cool looking. I don't care about Sicardian stuff either. Okay, so oils and potions we do not want to sell. Food, I'm probably just gonna slowly hoard large quantities of. Let's see, you never sold equipment in Witcher 3, always dismantled. I just have so many resources that, like, I might as well. Because otherwise I'm just going to be carrying around, I don't know, hundreds of just random wolf hides. And who knows, maybe some of these things are actually quite useful. But a lot, probably not so much so. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Some of those rarer ones I'll hold on to. Ooh boy, look at all this junk. At the same time, I do have a lot of money. Let's probably just hold on to this. I just kind of wanted to empty some of that out so I wasn't just carrying on an insane amount of grabbage. And that's good enough. Let's get out of there.
Farewell.
So, now that we've dealt with this guy, where go? I guess let's head down to this one. Work my way around. This one I can probably actually grab Roach for. See, solid food items, they only give 50. Yeah, that'd probably be smart. Is there cooking in this game? Can Geralt, like, take Yennefer on a cute cooking class or something, and the two of them just learn how to make actual food? I'm assuming one or both of them are actually quite good at cooking. Not that I'd have any idea. Roach is just hanging out, just kicking. That's okay. Woo! My beard's getting long. You asshole, I just liberated this place. What were you doing? Doesn't look like there's actually anything to do with these places once I've liberated them. But at least I've got this dead dude. Hello, dead dude. If I can... There we go. Unsent letter. Melitel bless you, Niddle. Listen, Niddle. Cause the little case you gave me to transport. Is there anything of value inside? Because thing is, a bit of an unfortunate work accident. Well, the blasted case followed into the water, and I couldn't spy it for the life of me. Tried to fish it out, but some devil must live in the bottom there. Every time I toss my net, I catch a snare. Maybe there's, I don't know, some way I can repay you. A discount on your next shipment, maybe. Sincerely, Willick. An unfortunate turn of events. I can do this one. I highly doubt she'll cares about the, hey, there's something sunken in here. Now, if we, is there a way to actually, like, deal with, drowners underwater? I mean, obviously they come to, like, bite my ankles. But if that's it, then... Okay, so crossbow's good against drowners. Okay, I guess I didn't need to come back here. Let's see. Check inventory real quick. Okay. Oh, wow. Holy crap. That's kind of ridiculous. Alright. That means we can actually go back and get all that other sunken treasure along the way. I was wondering about that. Because, yeah, previously I was like, well, maybe there's a potion that lets you just, like, Iron Boots Zelda style. Would have been the easiest and most likely situation, but still. I have not fought an Algul yet. And it doesn't seem like it's exactly in my best interests to try. That said, oh... asshole heals, doesn't it? I'm assuming we need like a special oil to get it not to. Either that or I just need to do more damage. One way or another. Girl, stop slowing down and turn around to face this thing. You are running the hell away. I'll just leave it there. We can come back at a later date. Because there is no actual reason for me to stick around and fight something that's level 13. Foglet. Now here's the question. Are foglets... Oh, God, they're horrifying. I mean, they're not too far off of, like, half the other stuff I've fought so far, but... Oh, they are also weird undead. I can see straight in there. I don't want to see straight in there. That's bad. Juner. Of course you can stay with us. What kind of question is that? Come, bring the whole family. War hasn't struck here yet. So we got plenty of food. My belly's even grown a bit in the recent weeks. So if you take a bit of beer and bacon out of my mouth, you'll actually be doing me a favor. We're already preparing a bed for you. You'll stay in the attic. It's comfortable there, as long as you don't forget to duck when you go up the stairs. Happy trails, Juner. Juner? Juner. See you soon, Matsk. Also, what? Thank you, Try Some Borb, for the 2-month resub. It's popped in to resubmit. I hope you're having a great new year. Yeah, I am. It's very cozy. I got to ring in the new year with friends for once, which I haven't actually done before as like a New Year's thing. Oh, there might actually be something left here. Yeah, there's something in the back. We might have to come back to this one, then. I have no idea where the key is. Or, no, key's over here. Whoops. Well, that didn't work out so hot for them. Marana runestone. And some assassin gloves. I picked this up the other day on the Steam Winter Sale, and I've not had the chance to try it out yet. It's super good. Like, it's definitely clunkier than, say, Dark Souls
Ghoul
is.
nest. Ought to just destroy it.
But there's something really well... this game is just really well put together. It doesn't quite have the, like, writing that, say... I'm gonna say Disco Elysium has. And it doesn't have the, it doesn't have the combat of Dark Souls or Sekiro or something in terms of, like... pure mechanical, like, quality. At the same time, it's just good. The writing, the music, and the gameplay, like, it's all slightly below some of the counterparts, but almost nothing offers this kind of experience outside of BioWare, and even then, BioWare has been really hit and miss lately. Hello? I guess no Bandito. Bunch of ore, hell yeah. I'm assuming the bandits are these three men. No? Actually, no, these guys might have just gone in and assaulted. Yeah, the Nilfgaardians might have just rolled in and wrecked those dudes. That certainly makes my life easier. Favorite game with, let's see. Outer Worlds story-wise. I found myself kind of disinterested in Outer Worlds. It's still on my to-do list to go back and finish that game. It was just... it was good, but it was very much like... it felt paint by numbers in a way that even, like, this doesn't.
Hey there.
Maybe I've just played so many Bethesda products that, like, it was hard for me to latch onto in the same way. It was... you know what? No, I know what it is. I just really didn't enjoy looting anything in... I didn't enjoy looting anything in Outer Worlds. And that took up so much time, it was very difficult for me to want to play more. Because if I could have the loot vacuum that I do in this game, in, honestly, like, a bunch of games, that would drastically increase my, like, enjoyment of them. Because in Outer Worlds, you had to constantly just be, like, rifling through all sorts of containers, and, like, you'd enter into a new zone, or, like, a new facility or something like that, and it would just be filled with containers and stuff just on the ground.
Hey there.
Where am I? Am I in the right place? Kind of in the right place.
Move it.
Looking to find
Honor in the fatherland.
fast travel more than anything else here. But yeah, if I could just, like, loot vacuum everything the moment I walked into a zone, it would massively improve my enjoyment of that game. So you would say this compares to the Dragon Age games? Oh, absolutely. This reminds me of Dragon Age Inquisition, but it feels a little bit more personal. And maybe some of that just has to do with what I've experienced more than anything else in Inquisition, because I didn't get that far in it. I think the characters in Inquisition, like the supporting cast, might have been better, just in terms of, like, you actually get to see and interact with them more often. But this feels really good in its own right. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy exploring in Dragon Age Inquisition. It felt too big, and a lot of the side quests were just kind of there for side quest's sake. Whereas I feel like in this game, every time I find a side quest, it's just like, oh, cool. What weird, horrible thing has happened what weird, horrible thing has happened to some people, and how can I help them solve it? And for me, that actually feels a lot better. I should still sit down and play the Dragon Age games someday, but they're very long. And, you know, maybe Shell and I will do Inquisition in preparation for 4. But hard to say.
We don't need a